looking that way. But we still be here.
And we are live on YouTube now. Hi, guys.
Hi.
How is it?
Happy Friday.
Yes,
Welcome
yes.
back to our YouTube Friday live stream as we started traveling since October last year. We actually been off our Friday schedule because, the travels. And we're really happy to be back at least this week.
Yes.
We are streaming live at 4 platforms at the same time. YouTube is right here, is our main platform. We also have here to the side our Instagram, TikTok, and we are streaming on Facebook as well.
Yes.
Our main stream is on YouTube, so we will be displaying some examples, some video examples on YouTube. So, hi everyone. Today we are also celebrating you celebrating you guys. We've reached 20,000 subscribers on YouTube, and we are beyond grateful to all of you. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for following us, for liking our videos, for all your comments. So if you've been following us since the last year we celebrated 10K subscribers. So we decided every 10K subscribers, we do a celebration with
champagne and a toast to you guys. So I think maybe we should just get that started. Meanwhile, we just say hi to everyone who's in here. I'm going to start off with YouTube. Hello, Andrew. Thank you for joining. As usual, Andrew's a great follower of ours, a great supporter. James as well. Thank you so much.
And Andrew, our member.
Yes.
And Chris, go to Hawaii.
Chris is
here. Here as well. Welcome, guys. Thank you so much for joining our celebration.
Yes.
And I hope you guys have something to toast to as well.
Yes. At least you could toast to life, right? Like, yeah. I mean, hey.
Well, I'll be monitoring Instagram and TikTok here, and I'm just going to go over some comments here. Belizean Low is in the house.
Yes.
Hello. Conan 914. Deb says, congratulations. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, guys.
I don't know how to pronounce your name. Jewel. Thank you so much. Hi. Jojo, thank you. Hello. China Doll. How you doing? Clive. Tanisha. Hi, everyone. And here we go.
And a toast and a special cheers to you guys. Many more videos we're going to be producing for you guys. And we just want to let you know that we do appreciate you guys very much for your support, your following, and being able to just follow us on our travels. And hopefully we've been giving you guys enough information. This way, when you go traveling, hopefully you can take a little bit of what we've learned and what we've been compiling and giving to you, and you can actually apply it to your travels, obviously, for the better. So, to 20K and many, many more. Cheers to you guys. Okay, let's get this show on the road.
So today's topic, we do have a topic.
Yes, as usual. Our topic is
Atlantis Paradise Island worth it?
Yes.
So we recently traveled to the Bahamas. We stayed there for 2 weeks. And one of the biggest resorts there are in Nassau. There are 2 big resorts, Bahamas and Atlantis. So today we want to talk about the Atlantis resort. So what is Atlantis? It is, as you understand, it's a resort. It is huge. It is over 140 acres.
Yes.
And it's actually not just your regular resort. It is themed, aqua theme, marine theme, and the amount of details in decorations is incredible.
Yes, the theme is straight through.
Besides the fact that it is a resort, it also has an incredible outdoor grounds. It has they call it aqua venture. So basically it's a water park. and they have different slides, 12 different pools, rapids river, and so much, and miles of beaches.
Yes, yes, it's absolutely beautiful in Atlantis. And right now, again, guys, if you want to see what these images are looking like, I flew the drone while I was in the Bahamas, and right now that's what I'm showing on the YouTube channel. I'm showing the clips of the drone flight around Atlantis and the water rides and the Rapids River, and you can see the cruise ships in the background. And speaking of cruise ships, we know a lot of you guys. The last live we were on, you guys told us that you guys cruise a lot, and Bahamas is one of
the biggest
ship ports. Yes, yes. So at the moment of capturing this image, as you can see, there's 3 cruise ships in. One was Disney, and I think 2 was Carnival in this shot. But yes, a lot of cruise ships go to the Bahamas. They are huge on cruise ships. So if there is a chance to go to go visit the Atlantis, it probably would be on a cruise ship for the first time, not unless, of course, you fly in. So where's the Atlantis? So we're giving you guys a little bit of history about Atlantis, and we're covering the 101 just in case you don't know where it is or what it's all about. We're going to cover that first before we get into like the pricing structure and everything else, and then we'll make a decision whether or not Atlantis is actually right for you. Maybe you and your significant other, or you or even your family.
We've been there many times off the cruise ship and actually staying there. So
if you went there on a cruise ship or you flew in, whichever, let us know in the comments if you actually have been to Nassau and go. And I know, Andrew, I know you actually went there, but you didn't actually go into the park, if I'm not mistaken.
You covered it.
Yeah.
Atlantis is a forgotten lost city underwater.
Yes.
The lost city of Atlantis. That's the theme. And besides the aqua park that they have there, they also have a lot of aquariums and a lot of pools where they hold different marine animals. There are over 200 different species of marine animals there, and they also have a conservation project where they don't just breed or don't just hold their animals in captivity. They actually save them, rescue them, and kind of help them live there and make the nice home for them.
Okay. You want to get into the next part of it here? So where is Bahamas located?
No, Atlantis.
So,
do you want to pause this for now? And bring my map here.
Okay.
So I have here the map of the Bahamas. So I'm just gonna point out. So this is Miami, Cuba, right? And all these little islands are actually the islands of the Bahamas.
You want to show them on Instagram? I think they'll be able to see.
They actually need to
head over to YouTube to see the illustration.
And see that, right? So yeah, Bahamas have so many different islands, about 700 different islands. So let me zoom in on the map right here. You can see this is Nassau right here. This is Nassau. You see how small this island is comparing to all other islands. It's really cool. And in the Bahamas, they also have, you see this tiny little island right here. This is called Bimini, and this is the closest island to Miami, closest Bahamas island. It's only 50 miles away. So by boat, I think it takes an hour. Is it an hour by boat? Something like that. So it's super close.
Super close to Miami.
So let's go back to Nassau. So Nassau is the main island of the Bahamas. And when you fly to Nassau, you would fly to this international airport, and Atlantis is located right here. So to get from the airport to Atlantis, I'm just going to approximately circle this. It actually takes about 30 minutes, and the cab fare varies so much. It's actually we will be talking about it in our next videos, because we just published a video of our first impressions of the Bahamas. And if you haven't seen it, I already attached the link in the description of this live stream on YouTube. So all the links that we'll be referring to are actually on YouTube. So the cap varies. We paid with tips and everything. We paid $55 from the airport to get to Atlantis. So Atlantis is located, let me zoom in over here. This is called Paradise Island right here. Oh, sorry. So to get to Paradise Island from the main island of Nassau, you actually go by a bridge. This is one-way bridge, and this is a bridge to return. There are actually, if you come in on a cruise ship port, we found 6 ways to get to Atlantis or Paradise Island from a cruise ship port. Let me actually show you where the cruise ship port is located. So
again, if you guys are cruisers, definitely you're going to want to check out these videos, because we cover everything you guys should know if you're heading over to Bahamas on a cruise, of course.
Yeah. So, okay, let me get this one. So the cruise ship port is right here. And this is Atlantis, pretty much, roughly. So yeah, there are 6 ways to get there, and we also covered in that video the best way as far as time and pricing, how to get to Atlantis. So we're good on this topic on how to get there. Yeah.
Yep.
If any of you have been to the Bahamas, leave a comment. Let us know.
And let us know if you guys actually enjoyed it.
Chris says you are one lucky man.
Thank you, Chris. So the next thing to talk about is the 3 ways to experience the Bahamas.
The Atlantis.
Atlantis. I keep saying Bahamas. Well, that's because Atlantis is in the Bahamas, of course.
Right. Well, there are many ways to experience the Bahamas, but if we're talking about the Atlantis, it's one way is to stay at this beautiful Atlantis Resort. They have 5 towers, 5 towers, right? But since May this year, one of the towers was purchased by Pharrell.
Yes, Pharrell Williams, guys. He bought one of the towers. So, you know, it's going to belong to him and obviously some other business partners. And the Atlantis will be obviously managing it.
And it's again will be on the property of Atlantis, so you will get access. It's just the hotel will be completely renovated. Into music. They're making it a music theme hotel. The second way to experience the Atlantis is absolutely free. So if you're coming from a cruise ship port, and you would like to see the Royal Towers and their Atlantis Marina, it is absolutely free to come for a couple of hours, hang out, maybe have a drink at the bar. But all these beautiful pools that you see in this video, you will not be being able to access unless you get a day pass. And this is the third way to experience the Atlantis, is to get a day pass.
Day pass. Yep. And then we're going to the cost of staying in Atlantis. So what's the cost of staying at the Atlantis?
So can you pause this video?
Sure.
Right here. So right here on this video, guys, if you we're showing a drone video on YouTube. So the pink buildings that you see is actually the Atlantis, that is the casino area, and the 2 white buildings that look like, is it like a
they're intersecting?
Intersecting. Those are the coral towers. And the 2 other white buildings that look identical but a little bit smaller in the background is the beach tower that is already has been purchased by Pharrell, and the white taller building that you see in the background is Rio Hotel. So that's a separate hotel. It does not belong to Atlantis. So the cost you can start playing again. So the cost will depend on what tower you are staying at. So we'll start with the cheapest tower. Currently, already the beach tower is off the menu already. The cheapest tower at the moment is the Coral Tower, and it's actually, even though it's the cheapest, it's actually pretty nice to stay there.
Very nice.
Because if you stay in a room that is facing the lagoon, you actually see a perfect view of the Atlantis Royal Towers. The two pink towers that you see are the Royal Towers, and the bridge in between is actually a suite.
Yes, they call it the Michael Jackson suite. We mentioned this in our other videos, because Michael Jackson was one of the first people to occupy the room, but we found out that it's obvious it was Grace Jones who was the original person to stay in that room for the very first time. But they called it the Michael Jackson suite because he stayed there, and of course it's the king of pop. So that's what most people say.
It's I guess more popular. It brings more popularity and awareness to that specific suite.
And if we're going to talk about pricing, since we're on that bridge, that suite bridge starts at about $10,000 all the way up to $25,000 per night, minimum 4 nights.
That water looks so gorgeous.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. As we mentioned before, the waters in the Bahamas just amazing. The colors are just so nice.
So let's talk about different towers, right? The Coral Tower, I personally really love the view of the Royal Tower. So I think I don't know why they consider it the cheapest. It is a little bit away, but again, the property, everything is walkable there. Yes, it does take a little bit to walk from one place to the other, and many guests who stay there actually do not even make it to different parts of the property as well. The property itself is divided in several parts too. So the cheapest at the Coral Tower starts at $240 per night. Obviously, it's off season, right? The best rate that you can find, and also you need to consider the taxes. Which is 21% for hotels in the Bahamas. And you also need to consider the resort fee. In Atlantis, specifically, the resort fee is $150 per night, per room.
Yes.
And one of the most popular towers is the Royal Tower. So it's divided between East and the West Tower. And those are considered to be like the central towers, the center of the entire place. So a lot of people prefer to stay in the Royal Towers because as you walk out to the royal bath pools there. It's absolutely beautiful, and the Aqua Venture Aqua Park is right there as well. The rates start for those towers from about $500, and again, depending on season, the highest season is mid-December through mid-April. And of course, the rates would go even more. Then they have another tower is called the Cove Tower, and that is considered to be a little bit more upscale, a little bit more luxury, and a little bit more catered to the adults, because whoever stays at the Cove Tower, they get exclusive access to their cove beach area, which is adults only swimming pools, cabanas. There is a restaurant, bar. They play music. It's really like more adults only theme there. So and it's a little bit quieter and more relaxing in that area.
Correct.
Again, the property is so large and everything is spread out. And the last tower is called the Reef Tower, and that is more condominium style. All units are individually owned and they are being rented out, and again, the price varies. If it's either a studio, 1 bedroom, or 2 bedrooms. So if you come in with larger family, or you prefer to have an actual kitchen and save money on your vacation, that's the way to go. But the rates I think starts from $1,000. Again, it depends from unit, but and the season. But the rates that I've seen for the Reef Tower were up for about $1,200.
1200. Okay. And the next one we have is, what is the cost of the day pass? So the day pass basically allows you to visit the Atlantis and go onto the grounds where they have the aquaventure and all the pools,
and
yes, and the beaches. That's what you have to pay for, and it's not free when you go there. So that comes in at $190 per person.
For the adults?
For the adults, correct. And for kids, how much was it?
95.
95 per child, yes.
But again, I noticed the rates changed when we went on a cruise. We docked at Nassau on MSC Seashore. I think, when was it? I think early April, either late March or early April. And even though our short stay was really short, so we ended up not going anyway. But the rates that I checked out for the day pass then, it was $225. When we flew in April, so that was pretty much 2 weeks after, the rates dropped to 190. So I don't know if they will go back up to 225 or they will stay at 190 per adult. So I don't know. But when we went there years ago, right, with kids, it was $165.
Yeah, so the prices have definitely gone up. James says, yikes, those fees make Waikiki look cheap. Yes, Nassau is really, really expensive. It's really expensive there. And now we're going to get into whether or not it's really worth it.
Yes.
So the big question, whether or not Atlantis is worth it.
Well, we have been there many times, as we mentioned before, and we love Atlantis, and we will be coming back. Yes. I'm pretty sure, because every time when we stayed in the Bahamas for 2 weeks, we were there for, I don't know, so many times in the Atlantis, maybe 7 or 8 times that we went on the in the grounds. And it's like every time I don't want to leave. It's, even though it's, the property is set up so it's, you get your music and party and pool and the beach and relaxing areas, it's, and thrills, that we went on slides. So,
and even the aquarium, the massive, like, it's just like the
it's
fishes
literally
they have there,
something for everyone.
Incredible, it really is.
So, and I absolutely love the theme of the entire resort. I just, anywhere you turn, incredible sculptures, little details. Of little shelves decorating flower pots. It's, the theme is throughout the entire park. And it makes me feel like a little mermaid, you know. It's like
I feel like a mermaid too when I'm there.
It's like Disney, but aqua themed, the Lost City of Atlantis. And I love aquariums, and obviously you go and see fishes everywhere. And also what I love about it is it's kind of like pros, right, of the Atlantis. They have those pools of marine species, and it is so close to you. It's actually beyond a regular aquarium, because regular aquarium, yes, they have some little pools, kind of like kids interactive splash pool or whatever, where they just show you a couple of starfishes. But here you can come and you see nurse sharks,
massive nurse sharks,
in a hand reach away from you. Turtles, and they're so close. You can, that's what I actually love about it. It's just, they're so close, and they're in kind of outdoor beautiful environment, so you can almost touch it. Of course, we have not touched it, but I'm sure a lot of people would attempt to touch it. But yeah, it's everything is just within reach, and you can really see it so close. And hammerhead sharks, I'm fascinated about now, yeah, I'm fascinated about sharks. Actually,
Really
yeah.
cool sharks
If
there.
you ask me, last year I was terrified of sharks, and after our shark cage experience in Hawaii, I love sharks. So and all this different types of species. What is that fish called with the nose with
It's a
spikes?
it's a sawfish.
Sawfish,
Mhm.
and it's really great to see all of that.
Mm-hmm.
The property is so big that it's the only time I think it's not worth it if you really have l- limited time off the cruise ship. Even though,
Yes.
yes, we've been there 2 times off the cruise ship, and every time we went, it was obviously it's a lot of money for the day pass, even though back then it was $165, but even just for 2 people it comes out to be over $300, which is almost as much as your hotel stay.
Yes.
And every time we've gone there off the cruise ship, as soon as you get there, by the time you figure out
The park.
where
Yeah.
everything is located, because it's so massive, you can easily get lost there. By the time you figure out, a couple of times you go through this awesome rapids river, the day is
It's
already
gone.
halfway
It's
gone.
gone. It goes really, 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 really quickly.
And if you decide to go on any of the slides in the high season, obviously you can stay for half an hour
40 minutes online.
yeah, online to get in the slide, and the day is gone like this.
Yep.
And you have not even experienced a fracture of this beautiful park.
Mhm.
So even though, yes, we have spent money going there off the cruise ship, I think it's not worth it to
Mhm.
go there unless
Unfortunately, and it's a great place to go. It's like one of the best places to go, if not the best place to go when coming off a cruise ship, just because it's really close.
Mhm.
And of course, it's a theme park. It's amazing. It's Atlantis, right?
Mhm.
So, but again, it's, you know, by the time you get into the park and start looking around, you get distracted by everything you see there. I mean, you're just walking through the hotel and you're like in awe. You're looking at the ceiling
Mhm.
work and everything else, and you're like, before you know it, just walking through to get to the slides and stuff. If you wanted to do that, that's like a good an hour, because everything you pass, oh my gosh, look, there's turtles and they're
Pictures
close
everywhere.
Yeah.
It's so
amazing.
themed and beautifully designed and decorated that you want to be taking pictures everywhere.
Mhm.
And obviously the time flies. So off the cruise ship, it's I don't think it's worth it, again, based on our experience.
Right, flying in is definitely the way to go.
I think you need minimum 2 days in the park
to get
to
to
actually
get enough.
yeah.
Right, exactly.
Well, it's never enough, but
Well, of course it's never enough,
to
but
get that taste of
yeah,
it.
yeah. Patty says, been to Atlantis many times. Yes, it's worth it. My husband and I enjoy going there. Expensive, but lots to do there.
Definitely.
Mhm.
So I just want to break down a little bit. I really don't understand why the pass would be this expensive, and I want to bring up the calculator and kind of
Break it down.
break it down a
James
little bit.
asked, is access restricted with the day pass? I suspect only getting access to certain parts of the water park.
No, James, you get access to everything. There are some restricted areas, obviously private cabanas you have to pay
That's
for.
an upcharge.
Right. And the Cove adult only area is for Cove guests only.
Right.
Everything else, Aqua Venture, all the pools, you get towels, as many
Everything.
towels as you want. And you know how, like, a lot of times right now on the cruise ships, they started asking to exchange your towels, and you have to swipe your key to get couple of
Get
towels.
a couple of towels. Like, they're really stingy
Here
with towels.
in the Atlantis, you just grab as many towels as you want.
Yeah, they have these massive bins, and they just stack them with towel, and they have maybe 3 or 4 stations throughout the park, and you just go and you just grab a towel. So you never really even have to go looking for it much.
Yeah,
really
and
cool.
there are a lot of also lounge and chairs on the beach and around all the pools where you don't have to pay extra for the lounge and chairs. And they already have shades, and the beach loungers have the little roofs for you for the shade.
It's really a tough call, because if you've never been to Atlantis before and you want to experience it, and you're not really planning on flying to Bahamas, and you know that's not in your travel plans, but you say you love going on cruises, you've been on cruises, or you know that's one of the destination on a cruise, so that might be your only chance to experience it, then absolutely, hands down, go ahead. If you have the budget,
why not? But you need to consider a few things when you're coming off the cruise. Number one is the time in port. The Atlantis Aqua Venture specifically opens at 10 a.m., which is pretty late, but pretty standard for aqua parks, I think. But the pools open at 9. Obviously, the beach is open all day. So it depends what time your ship docks, what time you are able to disembark and go experience it. And also consider what time do you need to get back on the ship. And the Atlantis Grounds Park area close at 7 p.m. So back to the Atlantis pass, right, for the day pass. So I have the calculator, and I want to I apologize, there is I don't know how to take off this ad.
Could you just hit the X there?
Yeah, I did, but it still goes to Google. I don't know why.
I'll bring that up. You want me to bring that up? Okay.
So I have the calculator here, and since Atlantis is an aqua park and aquarium together, right? So that's what their grounds comprised of. I want to kind of like do a breakdown. We recently been to U.S. largest aquarium in Atlanta, and we actually have a video of walking tour of it. We have a second YouTube channel. If you guys don't know, we have the direct link under this video on YouTube. It's called World Travel Walking Tours, where we just walk and show you what the surrounding area looks like and what it feels like with the vibes and stuff. So the access to that aquarium is $35. Since it's the largest aquarium, I will put down that price, $35. Plus standard aqua park access is about, I would say, $65. Let me know, guys, if it is $65 or if it's usually more. So $65, so it's $100. But the Bahamas is about 18 to 20%. Everything is more expensive than the US. I will add another 20%. So times 1.2. So it's 120. Plus everything, well, most of the things in the Bahamas add 10% tax and 15% gratuity automatically. So it's another 25%. So I will add that too, times 1.25. So it's 150 for the access, right? With tax, even gratuity. And extra payment for for all the prices in the Bahamas. So even at that, it already comes out to 150. So I think that's, I would say, like that's pushing it. But 225 that I saw the price in late March, I don't think it's justifiable for one day. And even $190, I think it's also pushing it because again, you have on the cruise ship, you have a very limited day. Most of the passengers have to be back on board by 5. That means around 4 o'clock you should be leaving the Atlantis for sure. And again, depends what time you will disembark.
And I think it's actually more expensive on the cruise if you purchase Atlantis from the cruise, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm not sure. At this time, when we were traveling through MSC, I actually did not see it in their excursion offers, so I wouldn't know. I'm not
Let
sure.
us know in the comments if you guys are cruisers, if we have any people who take cruises, let us know. And if you've been to Bahamas on a cruise and actually went to Atlantis and what your experience was like.
Yeah.
Definitely let us know.
So overall, I think both times that we were there on the cruise, it both time it felt short and it was not enough. And this time that we actually flew in and experienced it from staying there, I think it's worth it to actually fly in and stay. And we created a vlog for you guys that will be coming really soon, how to experience Atlantis without paying the Atlantis prices.
Yes. Really good way to get in there, really cheap.
So if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm talking to our Instagram people and TikTok people.
And Deborah says, cruise ship trying to make extra money. Yeah, they always do.
Anything, yeah.
They always do.
Yeah, so let's go over some comments. Patty is saying that been to Atlantis, and it's worth it. Okay, yeah.
Andrew says, do you feel that the resort fee should just be included in the total? I feel like it's almost a hidden charge if you don't know to look for it.
I think nowadays, to me, it's already automatic that resort fees is always extra anywhere you stay, whether it's Atlantis or any other types of resorts or even basic hotels, because nowadays a lot of super basic hotels don't barely give you any amenities. They try to charge a resort fee for no reason. So I always personally look for this automatically. I know many people would probably not think about that.
Marisol says, going to Hawaii on May 18, and I love all your videos. Thank you so much, Marisol. Thank you. That's awesome that you're going there. Yes, absolutely. Cheers. Andrew also says, due to the limited port time, I would not suggest don't go to Atlantis while in port on a cruise. We just went there for like 20 minutes, part of the excursion, so we could see things briefly and get pictures. Yeah, it's really tough when going on a cruise, but the cruises, they push that like big time, big time.
Yeah, I have comment on Instagram. Uncle Mars says, love your videos and info. I used it in Hawaii and taking notes for our trip to the Bahamas.
That's awesome. That's so cool.
Coming. Thank you. When are you going to the Bahamas? Let us know, because even though we were in the Bahamas for 2 weeks, so it's 14 days, we have created actually 14 videos for the Bahamas, and we created a 5-part series for Atlantis alone.
We're putting together a full playlist for you guys. So what do they call it? The question is, what do they call it when you go on a cruise ship and you're one of the last people to get on the cruise and you're running on the dock trying to get on board because they're calling your name? What are those people called? Is it like runners? I think they call it. I think Andrew would probably know. Let us know, guys, in the comment.
Port runners.
I think it's called port runners. So the question is, what do you call these people who are always late to the ship and they're running before the ship actually leaves them? Let us know in the comments. Meanwhile, AJ said, yes, I went on a Carnival cruise and stopped in the Atlantis, but purchased ticket from a private vendor. And how much was? Let us know how much that ticket was. And were you able to actually go?
Was it a wristband?
Inside, yes.
A dock runner.
Dock runner. Yeah, I think that it's something like that. Well, anyway, the point is that would be Irina and I when we went to Atlantis.
That would be that.
Was we went to Atlantis and we started taking photos and we were going on rides. And of course, we lost track of time while on the beach, and we were near the Cove area, which is one of the furthest points in the Atlantis. And when we realized the time, we asked someone the time because we didn't even have our watch on our hands or whatever. And we realized the time. We were like, oh my gosh, grab the tripod and everything, bolted out of there. And of course, we had to go through the entire beach area, all the pool area, the whole resort, into the main
pier runners, Sabrina.
Pier runners, yes, that's what it's called, pier runners. So go through the whole thing, and then we had to catch a taxi. And coming back in the taxi, there was traffic. And if you've ever been to the Bahamas, it's kind of one way in, one way out. It's just a main road. So it's not like you could take little side roads and get back to the pier. It's like everyone was going back. And we were, I think, if not the last, one of the few last people on the boat on the ship while we were coming. They were calling our names
Port,
on the
yeah.
port. Yeah, and we're running, and everyone's
You
on the
know,
balcony.
the port, I actually didn't know, the port has a loudspeaker system where if there are any people late, they actually calling your name for the entire port, like everybody can
Yeah,
hear.
because the moment we got into the port area, not even near the ship, but through
The
where you have
port
to
where
check
you
your
have to,
ID,
yeah.
they were like, they're waiting for you guys. You guys are late. And we were like, oh my gosh. And we're there like running. Let us know if this actually ever happened to you. It's kind of fun. But the funny thing is, I told Irina, even before we took the cruise, I said, if there's one thing, we cannot be late, because these cruise ships, they don't play. They will leave your ass. They
I
will
do
not play.
believe it.
So the whole time, even while we were at Atlantis, we we're like, we need to keep track of the time, because the cruise ship is going to leave us if we're late. So said, so done. It didn't leave us, but we were definitely late, and we were the pier runners, as they said. So
yeah,
we
Nick
experienced
here on
that.
Instagram says, been watching your videos for Oahu next week. Great ideas. Just a pity that you are not there. Would love to buy you a drink. Thank you so
Thank you
much,
so much,
Nick.
Nick.
Appreciate it.
Go to Hawaii, says procrastinators. I just said, I would love to know. We always make sure to be on time, and typically in our room getting ready for dinner when the ship leaves. Yeah, that's always but the thing is, it's really easy to lose track of time, especially like, those people who like, they're just like the heavy drinkers. So they drink on the cruise, then they disembark, and then they go to like a Senor Frogs, or they go to like a Margarita. That's where all the action is, and they go there and they start drinking even more. They get hammered, and they completely lose track of the time. Those are usually the ones that get themselves into trouble for sure.
Yeah, James is asking, do you get cheers?
Did you get cheers? Well, we got some cheers. We got some people clapping, but we also got some boos, because I guess, they're waiting for us to leave. Not that anyone's in a rush, but it's always funny because everyone is on their, on their balconies, and they're like, hey, and they see us running. And it's funny because I didn't even know that was a thing. It's not until afterwards I was watching cruise videos and I see that, wow, it's actually a thing where people kind of running to it's like a funny thing. Yeah. I always set alarm on my phone to go off roughly 1 hour before. See, Andrew has his priorities straight. But at this time, we were young and cruising. We weren't really cruising that much, so there was a lot to be put in order. So that's what we're gonna have to start doing now. And it says, best idea to book your excursion through the cruise line, because then they will wait for you if you're running late. I did not know that.
Yeah, I knew that.
Okay, all right, that makes perfect sense, right? Because then if it's not your fault, you're on their clock. So yes, that does make sense. That's a good tip, actually. If you're always running late, that's a good way to make sure. It's like, okay, I got nothing to worry about now. If we're late, we're late. It's not our fault, and the cruise will wait for us. James says, oh, it's a thing. The cruise videos can be hysterical. Hope you were the last sober ones. The funny thing, we weren't even drinking, so that probably made it even worse.
Yeah.
If we were drinking, it would have been we would have had an excuse.
Yeah, but we have seen some funny videos of cruise runners, or port runners, or I should say just stumblers, because the way drunk people walk, they just stumble.
Some people don't even run. They just like, well, I'm not running for this, I'm walking. And meanwhile, so their partners is like, they're just like chugging it down and running to the port. It's just hilarious. Yeah. For sure. Oh, Chris, thank you so much. Cheers.
Thank you.
More champagne.
Cheers to you. I need a refreshment.
Oh, you can. Yes.
More champagne. Thank you, Chris.
Chris is eyeballing the glass. He sees the glass is empty here.
Thank you so much for your super chat, guys.
Yes.
And thank you, Chris, for your continuous support. We love you and appreciate you. And we also got approved for
super
cool. New feature on YouTube.
It's the I think it's the thanks button. So right below every video now, there's actually like a thanks button, and I think it has like two hands together, and it's a cool way for you guys to help support what it is that we do. And it's a very easy, just a click of a button type of thing, which is really awesome. We just received that, I think, like yesterday or something, which is really awesome. So if you guys are just coming in and joining us and you're wondering kind of why we're drinking because of you guys. We're celebrating you guys and our 20K subscriber. We are a little late to it. We're a little over 20K, but because of traveling and internet issues, we weren't able to do it at exactly 20K, because normally we do it at every 10K. So hopefully when we do hit 30K, we're going to be on point. We're going to be in a good place where we can stream live and come and celebrate with you guys as usual. That's going to be our thing. So every 10K, we're coming with you guys with some champagne, and hopefully you guys are drinking as well, because without you, this all would not happen.
Cheers to
Cheers.
Thank you, guys. And thank you so much for sticking around. It really helps if you click like and leave a comment. Let us know if what are your thoughts on the Bahamas, on Atlantis. And if you haven't seen our previous video on our Bahamas first impressions, I actually added the link, direct link, in the description of this live stream on YouTube.
Yes. AJ said, I just noticed you guys have Hawaiian inspired merch. I'm gonna check it out. Awesome.
Thank you.
Yes. So guys, again, we put together a lot of playlists for you guys. Now we're doing the Bahamas playlist. We have about another 5 videos to publish. So the next 5 videos is going to be strictly on Bahamas and our experience while we were there recently. Before this, it was Belize. We were in Belize for 2 months. We got a complete playlist of all the resorts that was there. And we have Mexico coming up. And of course, if you guys are new to us, we're living in Hawaii for 3 years, and we've put together over 300 videos on everything Hawaii you can possibly think about, from beaches to restaurants, bars, lounges, activities, tours. Speaking of tours, make sure you guys check out Chris's company, Go to Hawaii. He now has a tour bus where he can take you around the island. Very knowledgeable, and we highly recommend it. So make sure you check it out if you are planning on going to Hawaii, which you should. Like, who doesn't want to go to Hawaii?
Definitely a bucket list.
Yes, for sure. Let's see what else we have here. We're gonna wrap this up soon. James says, yes, AJ, the Hawaiian merch is great. Awesome. Thank you guys. Andrew says, I can't wait to see your cruise videos. Yes, the cruise videos are... We
have taken 3 back-to-back cruises. 3 weeks we were pretty much on 3 different ships with
and we'll show
little
you
or no internet.
Little or no internet, yes. And we bought the internet package, mind you. But yes, we will show you when our cruise videos start. Our cruise videos will be after Bahamas, correct?
Mexico,
and then the cruises, yes. But the cruises, it's the good, the bad, and the ugly. And there was a lot of ugly, and it was just... I'm
having a hard time. What was the ugly and what was the bad?
Oh, yeah, because it was just like from shows to food to, I mean, you name it. There was some pain points. Aloha, guys.
And we actually have a question on TikTok. Where you live on. We actually homeless, literally. We don't have a home base. We travel full time. Right now we are in New York for a little bit to catch up with editing.
And then from there, where are we going?
Well, my bucket list is lavender fields in France. So right now it's actually the season, May to end of June. So hopefully end of May we'll be able to be out to France.
Get some work done out there. We're gonna put in some serious work out there for you guys. So France, we're coming to you. If you guys are from France or you know anyone in France, let them know we're coming. So if you guys have any type of recommendations for us, suggestions, anything we should be doing out there, it's a must do. Definitely reach out to us either on Instagram, where we're very responsive, or in the bottom of this video in the comments, and definitely let us know, because we'd be definitely interested in doing a lot when we get there.
Oh, Chris says that we're now offering all-inclusive Pearl Harbor tour.
Oh, awesome.
On our website. Oh, awesome. That's so cool.
Awesome.
Nice. Actually, living in Hawaii, we never been to Pearl Harbor.
Yes,
so
that's shame on us. Shame on us.
When we get back to Hawaii, we will be sure to cover Chris's tour in detail and let you guys know what it's like.
Marlene says, they say aloha in Hawaii. What do they say in the Bahamas?
Yeah, Devon, what do they say?
Why does it have to be me?
Good day, no? Good day, they say?
Yeah, good day.
Yeah, good day.
It's almost, well, it's almost like it's, well, Australians say that too, right? Australians say good day, but they throw the mate in after. So good day, mate. But yeah,
So,
and yeah,
in the Bahamas, good day.
but they don't really have, like, it's not something you always hear. So yeah, they don't always have their things there. We actually created a video with different things. What did they say in Belize?
What did they say in Belize?
Well, in Belize, it's funny because when they address, when you see people, it's usually kind of like you greet by saying either good morning, good afternoon, or good night.
Yeah.
Even when you're greeting someone, you're like good night, and it's actually a way of saying hello. It's not like good night, goodbye. Normally, that's how we say it here in the US, right? When you say good night, it's because that's it. You're retiring, right? But in Belize, that's not the way it is. You walk into somebody's house during the nighttime, you're like, good night. It's like, what? Yeah, so.
I don't know if Chris's Bumaclat is actually
no, that's Jamaican.
Okay.
Yeah, that's yeah, Chris. That's
is
Jamaican.
It a greeting?
That's
or
not a
swearing?
greeting. That's just a swear word. You guys got your stuff all screwed up. We're getting curse words in here now as greetings. It's so not. Brenda said, "Yay! I found you from TikTok." Gee, Brenda,
thank you.
awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
we are just be out on pretty much all the platforms.
Yes,
Instagram.
if you guys are new to us, let us know. You know, we'd like to say hi to you guys. We love all the newcomers. Yes, and welcome for sure. Chris said, "Boba Clot." Well, we have Namaste.
Namaste.
So I guess that's the thing now. Everyone is saying hello in their language. Might as well we do it, right? Yeah. Okay, so everyone, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Based on where you're from, how do you say hello? Yeah. Drop it in the comments. Drop it in the comments. Drop it in the comments, yeah. TikTok. Let us know how you greet. How do you say hello in whatever language you're from or whatever your culture is? Let's see if we come across one that we just can't even read. It'll be in like such a like weird language or something.
Soon in France it's going to be bonjour. Right?
Bonjour. Bonjour. Let's see. I know there's a slight delay here. And if you guys have any questions, definitely make sure you do a hashtag. That way we can.
Oh, namaste in India. Awesome. Thank you. Dope. I thought it was a yoga thing, honestly. Sorry.
Wow.
Yeah. So namaste in India, is it at any point over the day, is it just hello? Does it mean just hello?
So that's another thing. I'm sorry for the ignorance here, but I thought namaste was like
kind of like thank you. At the end of yoga class, they say namaste. So I thought it was like thank you for your practice type of thing.
Right.
But I wasn't really sure.
So give us some 101 on namaste and what exactly it really
Marlene,
means.
I'm gonna try to butcher it.
Wait.
Kamustaka.
Kamustaka. Wait, that sounds familiar.
Let me
wait, Kamasta?
No,
that's not Kamasta. I'm like, boy, that's bad. Wow, I just turned it into Spanish.
Yes, you can use it anywhere in India.
Oh, okay, awesome. That's a great meaning. Yeah, Marlene, let us know what language is that? Kamusta?
And what country, I guess.
Wow.
Do we have anybody?
Morning, nice day for fishing. Morning, nice day for fishing, eh? That sounds like that would be Canada. That sounds like Canadian. Correct me if I'm wrong, Andrew.
Where is that from?
Let's see. Oh, hola. Okay. Buenas. Okay, that's Spanish. Marisol.
Hello, Deborah. Welcome. So now we are talking about Kamustaka.
Kamustaka, yeah, we're trying to figure out what that is.
How are you in Tagalog? What's a
Tagalog?
Tagalog is the what? I'm sorry. Is it a country or a city or language?
Kamustaka. Are you guys familiar with that? Wow, that's cool. I never heard that one before.
When I've been to Thailand, they add ka, right? Sabadin ka, kapkun ka. So I don't know where this is the only reference
I gotta
that
get up
I
on that
have.
car language. I feel left out in this conversation. Okay, here we go. He said it's Filipino,
Oh,
Philippines, or
Kalihi.
Kalihi. Oh,
From Philippines.
from
Okay.
Philippines.
It's from YouTube series. Andrew says it's from YouTube series by Viva La Dirt League, Cake and PS NPC Man. Ka means you. Oh, okay.
Ah, okay. Chris dropping the link, the linguistics and the knowledge.
Yeah,
Yes.
Tagalog Filipino language. Okay, thank you.
That's cool. Chris, how come you didn't drop that on us? What's up with that? Yeah, Chris says "ka" means you.
Awesome. Well,
Wow.
we learned something new today.
Always want to learn something new.
I think next time we start the live,
we should start that. Yes,
Yeah.
That's what we're going to do. So the next time we start the live, we're going to start with everyone saying hello in wherever it is they're from, whatever the language is. So that should be very interesting, I think. Oh, gosh.
New tradition.
Yes. Brianna says, following you on all platforms. Cheers.
Awesome.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's see if we have any last questions here. Do we have any questions?
We love live streaming with you and hanging out and interacting. It is so much fun, and we appreciate when you actually comment and make jokes and interact with us.
Okay, so here's the question. It just came in on Instagram. The question is, when are you visiting India? Now, that's an interesting topic. And I don't want to stress this one out too much, but I'm gonna get into it a little bit because that's really interesting. And maybe you can shed some light in on this. So we have seen a lot of travel vlogs where India didn't seem like one of the safe places to travel. Now, if I say anything that's wrong or anyone knows better than what I'm saying, please leave a comment and let me know, correct me, because I'm going by what I've seen through YouTube videos and other travel vloggers. And I'm going to talk about what other people have said. So I've seen videos where travel vloggers have gone to India and they're going for this special event that's there. And, you know, they told them, listen, don't go out there with your woman because it's like all men out there and they will harass her and grope on her. And there's going to be nothing you can do about it. So when we speak about traveling to India, it's always like we pump the brakes because we're like
saying it's not true.
It's not true. Okay, good. So now we also heard while we were in Mexico recently, we spoke to our waiter who was waiting our table, and he's also a very well-traveled person. And he said he was in India, and we asked him what was one of the favorite places he's ever been traveling to. He said India. And that took us by surprise because we have this stigma about India based on what we've kind of seen and heard, and it's all been kind of negative. And he's like, and we told him that. He was like, no, not at all. He's like, India is such a very special place. He said, India changed my life completely.
Yeah.
And this guy, I mean, I believe every word he said. This guy looked like so humble, so, you know, like well-spoken. He was like, you guys don't understand. It's like, you have to experience India. So when he told me that, then I kind of like fell back a little bit. I'm like, okay, well, maybe we need to really consider like maybe going to India sometime because, you know, we've heard a lot of really good things about it as well. So if you guys know anything about India, definitely let us know in the comments.
Or if you know anybody in India who would be able to organize a safe trip, because again, safety is our priority.
Yes.
From everything that I've heard, I don't feel safe because the videos that we've seen, even female travelers staying at the hotels.
Oh, and they were being harassed by the people who work in the hotel. They were we saw this video that totally freaked us out. The girl was supposedly in the hotel with her boyfriend or significant other, and he had to leave, so she was there. Right, she was there by herself, and they saw him leave, and they started harassing her by standing outside the door
and pretending it was police.
It was police knocking on the door saying, oh, we need to come in and fix your AC. And they kept calling her room and saying, hey, you need to let us in. And the girl was freaking out. It was just a really creepy vlog. And the vlog has like millions of views, and that like totally turned us off about it. But again, let us know. I know there's dangers everywhere you travel. There's no way that's 100% safe. But, there are some places, obviously, that are more dangerous than others. But again, it's information, right? The more you know. Just like Brazil. Brazil is another place. Brazil is absolutely beautiful, and we would want to go. But again, we pump the brakes because we've also heard and seen a lot of things about Brazil where, you can't have your phone out, but only if you stay, snatch it right out of your hand, or you have to stay in, in the really central tourist areas and don't go outside of that because it could, it could be an issue and stuff like that. And again, when we travel, for us, it's always safety first. Like we don't wear, jewelry. We're not flashing anything. The most thing for us is our camera gear. So when we're out, I have my camera gear and we're filming. Only thing that would cause, some type of issue. But besides that, we don't have, things that are flashy to really make us stand
says, yes, there are many vloggers visit India and make so many videos.
Yeah. And that's kind of like where we saw it.
Yeah, so maybe because again we've heard so many mixed stories, and maybe if we'll be able to organize somebody with like a trip with somebody local that I would feel safe.
Same thing with Brazil. That's how I would like to experience Brazil, by going there and being with someone that I know. We have certain people we know that are Brazilian, and if they're there, that would be awesome. I think that would put a little bit of more of an ease with us. Brianna says, have you been to Zambia? I follow someone that lives in Lusaka, Zambia, and I think it's very cool there. So Africa is definitely on our list, and we're looking to do that. There's a lot of things we want to do in Africa, obviously safari and stuff like that, but we want to visit a lot of countries. It's actually central. You want me to pull that up?
There?
Yeah, let me pull that up for you guys so you could see what we're looking at here.
Yeah, can you make it bigger?
Can you zoom in?
Can I do it like this? Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
So this is
Zambia. And Africa is absolutely beautiful. There's so many places that I'd love to visit in Africa.
So here's Zambia, guys.
Let us know if anyone has ever been to Africa and what your experience was like as well.
I am really fascinated by Africa. I think like if we go to Africa, it has to be like the entire year. But again, I don't know if how the internet is there and safety wise and stuff like that. Check it out.
Yes.
That's not the case nowadays. It's all changed and strict law enforcement in place. Oh, that's good to know. Thank you so much for letting us know.
So Ashok is telling us this information on Instagram, and apparently he's from there, and he says that the laws have changed over the years, and they're definitely more strict, which is really good, especially when it comes to tourism stuff.
Yeah, go to Hawaii. Say Jeannie is from India. Yeah. Oh, Chris says I've been to Seychelles, like Hawaii of Africa. Yeah, Seychelles is definitely on our list, bucket list. We will be going to Seychelles at sometime near future for sure.
Andrew says, I want to go to Egypt, but wife says it's an absolute no. So it's funny. Egypt is also really beautiful, not to mention historical, but I also heard a lot of things about Egypt as well. There's a vlogger that I follow. He does food, kind of like travel and food together. And he went to Egypt and he had a rough time there. They confiscated all his camera gear. He needed to get permission to shoot. It was just like really crazy. Then I've seen just recently, I was on TikTok, and I saw they have this thing called Scammers of Egypt. So when you go to see the pyramid, they have these guys on the camels, and they do certain things to make you feel like, for example, so if you're kind of just walking and you're by the pyramids and they want to get you on a tour or take a picture with their camel or something, try to get money out of you, what they'll do is this one guy, he has a whistle and he blows the whistle. So when you hear a whistle and you see his actions, it makes you feel like he has authority, and it gets your attention, and it stops you in your tracks, and you kind of like say, oh, wait, what did I do? And he tries to get you to come with him, and then eventually tries to get you on a tour. Then there's other people, they do all these little gimmicks to try to get you on their tour or try to get you to spend money. and it's right around the pyramids area. So, there are a lot of schemers and hustlers there as far as what I saw in the video, which is like really crazy.
Yeah, and that's I really don't like this type of vibe, and we actually put together a video of five cons of the Bahamas, which again will be coming soon.
Beverly Smith, hi, welcome, watching from California. And a
Hi.
Belizean, you're raising the Belizean flag, yes I.
Beverly.
Awesome.
Welcome.
We have a
Thank
lot
you.
of Belizeans in California, so yeah, definitely. And welcome. Brianna says, yes, how awesome. I'm so glad I came across your channel. Continue to follow you along your journey. Love this live. I would love to go to Thailand. My brother's going there. We were so supposed to go to Thailand, and with all the COVID restrictions, obviously now they open, but at the time we really wanted to go, it was just really like a hassle getting there. You had to quarantine, come with tests, and take another test when you get there, and then quarantine
again.
and and anywhere you wanted to travel within there, then you had to take another COVID test. So we were just like, yeah, we're not going to enjoy that if we go at this moment. So we actually decided not to. Sabrina says, I've done South Africa, Tanzania, and Zanzibar. I highly recommend. I felt safe, but just stay alert. Okay, safe, but stay alert. So is that because of the people, or is that because of the wildlife that's there? Like you'll get eaten by something. So let us know. Let us know what it is that we or maybe it's both, right? Let us know what we should be concerned about. CC Marlene says, you all are looking nice and tan. Yeah, that's the Bahamas sun. We brought some of that back here to New York with us. Thank you.
Yeah, and we actually never just lay out and tan. It's from all these hours of walking around and filming.
Yeah, that's how we get our tans. Like we don't do it like regular people, just lay out by a poolside or on a beautiful beach. Yeah, we don't do that. We're walking around with our camera gear, shooting vlogs. That's how we get our tan on.
Well, it's been a pleasure having you, celebrating our 20K subscribers.
Yeah.
Celebrating you. Thank you so much for joining. And it's been fun discussing the Atlantis, if it's worth it.
If it's worth it. Andrew says we're going to Thailand, Australia, and New Zealand, and Fiji. So these are places that are so on our list, like at the top. She's been dying to go to New Zealand, right? We were supposed to go there even on the cruise, and that never happened either. But yeah, the restrictions, Barbados and Florida. New Zealand actually locked everything down. They weren't really playing.
Because of the restrictions and travel time, we decided on Barbados and Florida.
Wait, I didn't even see that decided, but wow. So check this out, guys. So one of our subscribers, he said he's going to be Andrew. He was going to Thailand, Australia, New Zealand, and Fiji, right? But because of all the restrictions, he's now just going to Barbados and Florida. Well, Barbados is not bad. Barbados is actually really beautiful.
But Andrew has
that's like that's a settle right there. Well, hope all this COVID thing gets over really quickly so you guys can really go to where you want to go. And that really sounds amazing. Beverly says going to Hawaii in June. That's awesome. Polynesian Culture Center booked through you guys. Cheers! That's so cool.
Much.
Yes, and if you're gonna do other things, make sure you check out our website at www.justbeout.net. And we have a page on our website where we're associated with a bunch of companies there, and you guys will get a discount.
And
big discount. Yes, really cool discount. So if you're doing anything in Hawaii, Beverly, make sure you check out that page specifically, and you'll see the different things.
I'm pretty sure she did, because that's how she booked the Polynesian Center.
That's true, but maybe she saw one of our videos and then she kind of went through. I don't know. Beverly, let us know. Yeah.
But thank you so much.
Thank you. Yes, absolutely.
And yes, we do see that you guys booking through our affiliate links, and we really appreciate it. We do get a small commission off of it.
Yes.
And it costs you the same, and that's why we love you guys.
Beverly, what you need to do though when you go to Hawaii, make sure you swim with sharks. Do the shark cage. We have a video on that. Yeah, you're gonna love it. Make sure you check out our shark cage video review, and you'll see what that's all about. You must do that, and then let us know once you get back. I know you're probably like hell to the no, but yeah, trust it, try it. Marlene says, "What is your favorite cocktail drinks?" The one we had in the
Yes,
Bahamas.
that was
He
that was
called
an
it. Oh, so
panty
in
dropper.
yeah, no. It wasn't panty dropper.
It was a
It's
dropper.
okay.
Yeah.
So in Belize, we have this drink. It's called a panty ripper, right? So basically, it's coconut rum and pineapple juice. In the in Bahamas, in Nassau, we had a drink called tight panty, and it was tight panty, yeah, and it was also coconut rum.
But there was something orange too.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think he added pineapple juice, just like the panty ripper.
There was 4 different types.
But
of
yes,
liquor.
he added peach schnapps and something else, and that drink was bomb. That was bomb. That took the panty ripper to a whole other. Maybe the panty ripped because it was too tight. Maybe. Let us know. But
yeah, if you following us on Instagram, we've been publishing so many stories. And on the very last day of staying in the Bahamas, we stopped at Margaritaville and had
awesome cocktails.
Yeah,
awesome cocktails. So besides that, what's your favorite drink of choice?
Well, my favorite drink of choice is actually empty.
That would be champagne.
I do like champagne, yes.
But besides that?
Besides that, it depends. It depends. If I want to really get drunk and wild out, that's Grand Marnier.
Yeah, the Grand Marnier is what she usually drinks. Me, I just do vodka on the rocks. If I'm on that same level as she is, where she wants to get drunk and wild out, yeah, I just keep it very simple.
We haven't done it in
such a long time. Yeah, so we haven't gotten to that point where we're not really big drinkers to begin with, but for us to really drink and kind of let loose, the environment has to be right for that to happen. So it hasn't gotten there yet. Of course, we haven't been traveling because of, COVID and all this, but we're going to get to that soon. Maybe the next live, I'm going to have just a glass of vodka on the rocks, and then we're going to let loose on on our live here.
Andrew says the only downfall of the shark cage is the motion sickness. Otherwise, it's an amazing experience. Andrew, it really depends when you go, because when we went, we had nothing. Yeah. So I think when winter time.
Wait, when is Beverly says she's going? She's going in June, so she should be fine.
Yeah, June should be fine. I think Andrew, you went in October or something like that.
Yeah, it was October. I think.
So the waves were much higher, and also if you go early, like in the morning, like 6 a.m., 7 a.m., the water's usually calmer.
That's why they usually they tell people to usually get on the early trip out, because as the day progress, the water gets choppier. But yeah, that I could see how that can throw the whole experience off, because you're in a cage and you're just like bobbing all over the place. Before that,
to the cage, and while you're waiting for your turn, because there are several drops that they make, while you wait, it's probably rocking as well.
Right.
Andrew, did you get I think you did, you said, right, you got sick. Did you have anything to...
I think it was his wife that got sick.
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah, I think that's what he said. I think it was his wife that got sick. Yeah. Okay, guys. Thank you guys so much again for joining us in this live. This was awesome. We always love hanging out with you guys, and we're definitely going to try to make a big effort to do it more often, more frequently, like we did when we were in Hawaii. It was like religiously every Friday. But based on the fact that we're traveling more now and internet hasn't been our best.
Since we're in New York, we should be able to make it next Friday. Let us know if there's anything that you want us to talk about. Anything to discuss. If you have any questions or any topics, please, we are open for suggestions.
Yeah, and of course, you guys here on YouTube, make sure you follow us on Instagram, because that's where we're definitely more active. Irina, I just wanted to say this real quick, talking about that. So Irina made a story since I came here in New York. I make scones. I bake scones for my mom all the time when I come to New York. And when Irina posted the story on Instagram, people were like, "Oh my gosh, that looks so cool. Like, you should do a recipe." So what we were thinking, and let us know if you guys would like this. So I can actually do a live and bake with you guys. So what I would do is, on our YouTube channel, I will put together a list. Also on Instagram, I'll put together a list of everything you guys need to. If you guys like scones, I don't know if you like scones, but my scones are bomb. I'm telling you, you guys are gonna love it. So I'll put the list of everything you need. It's not a lot of ingredients. And we can actually bake it together live. Let us know if you guys are interested in that. But back to what I was saying, you know, if you're on Instagram, make sure you come on over to YouTube and subscribe there. Follow us. You guys will get to see what we're doing and join the conversation, and vice versa, guys. And on YouTube, make sure you go to Instagram because again, we're very active on Instagram. Irina posts stories, 100 stories a day. She's like forever posting stories. So it's really cool, interactive. And again, if you guys have any questions, whether it's on Hawaii or any type of travel related questions, always pop in on Instagram. We get a lot of people in our DMs asking us questions, and we address it really quickly.
Yeah, Andrew said so on the way back. He got sick and they did have patches.
Oh, okay, and Dramamine so that he can take.
Oh, Marlene
says, yes, I love to bake too.
I
would love to have that coffee in the morning. Yes, that's how my mom has it. I'm going to show you guys.
So we're thinking for that baking live, if you are interested, maybe we should make it like Saturday or Sunday morning instead of a Friday evening.
Yes, that would make sense. So yeah, like maybe like a Saturday morning would be best. So what I'm going to do, guys.
Baking with Devon.
Baking with Devon. It sounds like a show. So what I'm going to do is, on YouTube, on our community tab, I'm going to post kind of like a vote, and I'm going to put, first of all, if you guys would like a vlog like this, and then live, and then the second one would be what would be the day that's best, whether it's a Saturday or a Sunday for you guys, and you guys will vote on it. But it'll be on our YouTube channel, so you guys on TikTok and on Instagram, head over to
community.
Into our YouTube channel, subscribe, and then that way you could see our community tab, and you could be a part of the vote as well. And then we'll do that if it works for you guys. We'll bake together. I think it's going to be awesome. You guys are going to love the scones. I guarantee
Beverly says blueberry scones she loves.
Oh yeah, blueberries are so good too. You love blueberry scones.
I actually love fresh cranberry scones, but right now fresh cranberries are impossible to find. It's not Thanksgiving yet, so yeah. Blueberry for me.
Andrew said, yes, please. Would love to try some scones. I have to go off a diet for a day. That's okay for one day. And these are healthy. Don't worry about it. It's not going to harm you. James says, LOL, gets better than baked with Devon.
Baked.
I would need a few more of these to get baked. That was going to save that for another show. People are already saying Saturday. You guys are already voting. Guys, make sure you follow us on our YouTube channel.
And head over to our community.
So what I'll do is, immediately after this video is over, on this video, I'm going to go to the community tab, and I'm going to say, let me know if you guys want that live video. And then we're going to take it from there. And the majority of the vote win. If it's a no, it's a no. If it's a yes, we're going to go ahead and do it. But it's going to be awesome if we do it. That would be really cool.
Orange cranberry first. You know the deal,
Marlene. Wow. How did she know that? So that's what we're going to be making. Orange cranberries. Yes.
And blueberries.
And blueberries. Yes.
Everything.
Yeah. And I have a lot of other stuff I do, but we're going to start things off very slowly. We're going to crawl before we walk, guys. But it should be awesome. Again, thank you guys so much for joining us. Cheers to you.
Thank you for following us on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube. And we love you and appreciate you.
Absolutely.
And we'll see you soon. So head over to our community on YouTube and vote on when would you like to do the live baking with Devon.
Yes.
Vegas
popped in at the last minute. Larry, chee! Wow, these guys, they do this purposely so they know we're getting ready to close the live out. And all our members and subscribers, they're all popping in now, and they're like, these guys are awesome.
Yeah, and Vegas, thank you so much.
Thank you
you so much for your super chat. We really appreciate 777, the lucky number, the lucky us. Yes. So we're gonna close it out. Mwah.
See you guys.
Bye.
Love you.